where you have a good feel for who we are. You can kind of count on where we're going. You kind of have a sense for what we think and how we operate. And we've been successful for a long time. And we're proud of that. But we're also proud that we know what we're doing. And we believe in what we believe in, and we're fired up to kick it into high gear. This is an extraordinary opportunity for us to help our franchise, which is what we're here to do. We're trying to do everything we can to make it as good as we can possibly make it. And so the challenges are just so widespread. We have players coming and players going, and financial considerations and technical aspects of it. There's so many different elements to what this time of year brings. And also brings some really hard decisions, some difficult decisions. We're trying to do everything we can to make it as good as we can possibly make it. And so the challenges are just so widespread. We have players coming and players going, and financial considerations and technical aspects of it. There's so many different elements to what this time of year brings. And also brings some really hard decisions, some difficult decisions. And what I wanted to share with you is that I really think that free agency, in a sense, is about giving guys a second chance. And I hope we've been really clear to you that we believe in giving people second chances. We've fought for giving guys second chances. Heck, Johnny and I both have been in enough situations in our personal careers where second chances have been enormous for us. I mean, and there's been some historic second chances. You remember way back when we got here, and we fought our butt off to get Marshawn Lynch to come here from Buffalo and give him a second opportunity to come back to life in football and see what he could do with a really clear thought of what we were after. We're after that guy to come here and bring his personality, his makeup, his nature, and see if he can influence this program. And it couldn't. The rest of the story couldn't be more clear. And more recently, Jamal was in a situation. Jamal Adams was in a situation in New York where he felt he needed a second chance. He was looking for another opportunity, and so we were thrilled to give him that chance. And we made a huge decision with the trade and the picks and all this stuff to give him that opportunity to get a new look at his world of his career in football. And it totally makes sense. You all see that. You all know what that was all about. Quandre is another great one that just happened. You don't know that Quandre stepped up in Detroit and said some stuff that he felt needed to be said in that program for wherever was going on. I don't know what that story was all about. But when he did, he put himself in a light where he wasn't in great favor there. And so we were able to give him a second shot at coming to us. And look what has happened with Quandre. We just signed him to a huge deal to become a great leader in our program. He's a magnificent player, back-to-back Pro Bowls and all that kind of stuff. Well, that's just because he got a second chance and he did something with it. And in that, Russell was looking for a second shot. I mean, I think, as I look at it now, he was. Look, is there something else out there? And he's got his second shot too. He gets a second shot at the NFL. We wish him the freaking very best. He did awesome stuff for us here in Seattle. He was a great player for us. But now his second opportunity, look what he's going to do with it. He's going to fly. He's going to do great stuff. And then we support him and wish him well and all of that. And I think this whole thought about second chances is just so important to mention, because that may be the way our people from the outside look at it. Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe it is, Johnny. Maybe it is a second shot. I'm not sure if that's what it is or not. But this is about second opportunities, and free agency kind of marks that deal. And, I thought about another guy. You're going to ask questions about Colin Kaepernick. I mean, I know. You're going to ask, so let me just put it out there. He contacted me the other day, said, hey, I'd like to get a shot. I'm working out. And so he sent me some videos. The next thing I know, he's working out with Tyler Lockett. I don't know how that happened, but does that guy deserve a second shot? I think he does. Somewhere. I don't know if it's here. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's even in football. I don't know. But it's just people get a second opportunity at their lifetime opportunities, and they can make the most of it if they're ready for it and all that. I don't know. I don't mean to send out any mixed messages about that. But I wanted you to understand that that's how serious this is. It's second chance time. And so I just think it's really important that we we touch on these things, because we're heading forth back to free agency. Here we go. We're going to walk out of here. We're going to go right back to wheeling. Johnny's wheeling and dealing, doing everything he can to come up with every way he can possibly help our club. And so I'm going to take this opportunity again to talk about his free agency time. This is a culture here at Seattle. This is a place here where if players come here and take a look at it, they want to be part of this thing. And I understand it. I've been watching it for years. They'll ask them. You've all interviewed enough guys to know that. And there's something in this building and the way we operate and the way we function that it's a great landing place for guys to take that next shot and to take that next opportunity. So if I got my chance to recruit a little bit as we're continuing to work this thing, I'm going to take it. This is a great place for guys to come. And it also in that, because it's also a difficult place to leave. Guys get here and they know that we care for them, we look out after them, we compete our butt off at everything we're doing. We have as much fun as you can have in this game, which most people can't figure out how you can do it, but we know how to do that.
With Russ was very unique, obviously historical. I'm not sure it's appropriate to say, but from I was not blessed, but to have the experience to go through what we went through in Green Bay, trading Brett Favre, God rest his soul, Ted Thompson. I was able to work hand in hand with him and a number of other people as we traded an iconic player, and the same thing with Russell here. Denver was phenomenal. George Payton, their general manager, I've known for a long time. He was great. We were able to keep this thing really tight. Answer the questions as appropriate as we both could all throughout that off-season period there. But the guys coming in now, it's exciting, right? So
I've said a million times to you guys, I had no intention of moving on with the quarterback. I loved Russ and loved him in the program, and that's the way I was committed to doing it, and I felt that way all the way throughout. And then the opportunity became available where, okay, there's a business opportunity here. We can see it. Now we have a chance to take a look, and we did. And how that was all, Johnny facilitated that with the work of their people and made it happen. To me, Greg, it's not about blaming anybody or forcing the issues to any particular. Everybody had to agree to this eventually, and so we did. And really, it opened up some doorways that we didn't think existed really.
Elsewhere, that he was going to be released. Do you have a comment on that?
yeah, that's on me. I own that.
Yeah, I say that. That's on me.
No, it really is.
No,
It's look, I wish I could have handled things better in that regard from a communication standpoint. I owe it to him. The organization owes it to him. It's always somewhat awkward when a player represents himself. We've had some very high-profile individuals represent themselves here, and you never know exactly what's going to happen at the end of the day. So to approach somebody and say there may be a possible trade, would you consider this? And then that player comes back to you. That's not a good situation. So from a timing standpoint, I wish I would have handled things differently.
Yeah, I'm guilty too, because I didn't want it to happen. I wanted Bobby to stay with us forever, and so I wanted and kept encouraging John, let's see what all the options could possibly be. So maybe there's a way out that we don't have to do this, And so each day was crucial as we were drawing closer to it. And then really it seemed like when Russ's news went out, then everything hit the fan kind of